always continue to do the same thing. And as we were hitting peak, I was preparing for the correction. Now, I was not predicting the correction. I had no idea when it's going to happen. But I knew it was bound to happen, and that list right here was me preparing, not predicting. And that preparation have made me and my audience a lot of money. And today, I'm going to do the same thing for you if you just listen up. Now, the reason I've made that list in December of 2021 is because the PE ratio, the price to earnings ratio of the S&P 500 was almost 30. Statistically speaking, whenever the S&P goes above 25 PE, it increases the likelihood of a correction exponentially. In fact, for the next 3 years, the average return post at 25 PE and above is almost guaranteed to be negative. So when I saw this as a warning sign in December 2021, I started prepping. Now, the problem with this indicator is that it's been flashing red for the past 12 months. The PE on the S&P 500 was this high since the beginning of 2024. And if I had sold out in the beginning of 2024, I would have missed out on the huge, massive bull run we've seen over the past 12 months. That's not the solution. This indicator isn't about you selling out of the market. It's basically letting you know, hey, a correction is coming. When? Next week, next year, next month, but it is coming and it's getting closer. There's no point in trying to time this because timing the market is not a smart thing to do. It's almost impossible, and it's pretty much just as gambling. So when we saw this flashing red over the past year, we started prepping. And my community knows that over the past year, I've been beating this drum in our weekly Zoom calls, telling people, hey, this is a good time to start trimming, start preparing, sell a third. In fact, I actually made a video when Palantir was at $115, just about 10 days before the top, not right at the top, but very close to the top, selling, hey, this is a good time to start trimming 10, 20, 30% because Palantir might pull back 50%.
How bad will you feel if Palantir drops to $40 per share? I see zero issues with people selling 10%, 20%, 30% of their Palantir position just so they can say, look, if the stock collapses, I already took 30% off and I'm already covered. And if the stock continues to fly, well, I still have my 70% in play, which means I'm going to enjoy the vast majority of the bull run. So I'm in a win-win position. So buying some insurance, getting rid of 10%, 20%, 30% is not a bad thing.
So I've been warning about this. I've did my best to let you know, hey, we don't know what's coming, but if you're up a lot on these stocks, the good, smart decision was to start trimming. I actually said in my video. Now, this isn't about me saying how I was right about this. It's not going to make you money. So listen up, we're actually going to do some actionable things that are going to help you to make money in whatever it is coming right now. So right now, a lot of people are wondering whether they should sell out of the market and get out. We'll talk about that in a second as well. I'll tell you whether it's a good idea to sell, to stay, to double down. What should you do? We'll talk all about it, don't worry. Now, for those of you who are concerned about what's coming, I know you're looking at the index, S&P, NASDAQ, the Dow, everything is red. Cramer out there screaming about this being the Black Monday 2.0 of 1987, and everybody's screaming that this is the end of the world. Now, sure, this is not the end of the world. I promise you, this is not the end of the world. I promise you, this is not the end of the stock market. A lot of these so-called experts have been telling you that this time it's different for the past 50 years. Every time we had a little correction, people pop out telling you that this time is different. This time, because ABC, it's not going to be like the previous 100 years. And guess what?